Welcome to the Coffee Klatch, a mini-series from Elevate. I'm Rachel.
And I'm Nikki. Think of this as your quick wellness coffee break, a chance for us to sip, chat, and unpack the best tips from our guest interviews.
You know that feeling when a podcast inspires you, but you're not quite sure where to start? Yeah, we've been there.
That's why we created Coffee Klatch. We ask each guest one simple step you can take today to elevate your wellness.
You can grab all the small but mighty steps in our Wellness Made Simple download, shared to inboxes each week. Pick one a week or one a season.
You see, sustainable change happens one tiny step at a time.
So grab your coffee, settle in, and let's dive into today's Coffee Klatch. We had a wonderful conversation with Lauren Wilson with Thrive Through Life. I was very impressed with her. Bodybuilder, equestrian athlete, mom, mental performance coach. I was very interested to sit down with her and kind of dive into all things. Her one simple step is to stop focusing on the little things, look at the whole picture.
Well, that's because I think as individuals, we start nitpicking. And once you start nitpicking yourself, you can't ever get beyond that to look at your whole self, to go down the path of better health and wellness. And I think that's one thing that she was trying to emphasize. And I love the fact that as she is an athlete, she talks about moms are high performance athletes as well. You know, they're on the playground and not the field though. And she has a passion for helping moms, you know, the hot moms kind of thing. And I love that because as a mother, we tend to lose ourselves sometimes in all of the things that we're doing for other people, not taking the time to focus on ourselves. And it doesn't have to be, 3 or 4 day wellness retreat. It's just minutes here, nuggets there to nurture yourself. And
even like her simple step as a mom, speaking to moms out there, step back and look at the whole picture and stop nitpicking how you are as a mom, let alone yourself. The world's going to do that for you.
Yeah. She says you can't isolate one area and expect lasting change. So you have to look at the whole person, as she says, not the individual components. That's going to allow you to elevate your life. So if you quit, focusing on the little things that you aren't happy with, or I just want to lose the 5 pounds. How about I want to feel better? I want to be able to be more active with my children. I want to sleep better. Those are the things that are the whole picture, the whole person.
Kind of redefining.
Then probably the 5 pounds comes if you do all of those things,
Yes. Redefining what productivity looks like a little bit. That's how it's resonating with me.
Yes.
Redefining a productive day. I think productivity for a lot of women and moms especially is frustrating. But did you just provide your presence? Were you there? Did you listen? And I know, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, I think that comes with the mental performance aspect that she's talking about. It's not just for athletes. It's a mindset that an Olympian athlete will take on. It's the same things that really moms need daily: confidence, focus, motivation, drive, learn skills.
Motherhood is an Olympic sport.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is. So I think when we include the mental aspect of it, we know that we can perform better when we have, clarity and we're just more on our game.
Yeah. Yeah. And just I heard this analogy once. I sit with analogies and visuals. It's like, I just love them because it helps me understand things. And I had somebody share one with me where we have a tendency to look at all the little things, right? It goes right back to what Lauren was saying. All the tiny little things. And if we would maybe give them like a bright red color and you just put them out like on the paper. How many times maybe you didn't do this right, or this fell through, or you didn't meet that goal, or you didn't do your workout, or whatever it is. And then you used the color, let's say blue, to write down all of the little things that you do on either side of those little mommy fails or what have you,
Mhm.
that you're giving yourself a hard time, and then you zoom out and you have like this bird's eye view of everything, you're going to see tiny little specks of red among a huge layout of blue. It's like an ocean of blue. And I think when I went back over our conversation with Lauren, that's the visual I get. It's like, look, just take a
Take a
bird's eye
step back.
look, step
Mhm.
back and look at the ocean of goodness that you are working towards, that you have been a part of, and all the other little things that just don't seem to want to budge or you can't get right or you're frustrated with become a lot smaller.
Yeah. That's a beautiful analogy. Very much so.
It was helpful for me, I think,
Yeah.
when I that came into my life when my son was itty bitty, and it was like you're just trying to figure things out and manage multiple things at one time in a different way, different season. That was very helpful, and so that's what came to mind when we were just revisiting our
Mhm.
conversation with her in that way.
Yeah. And I like the fact that she says it's not enough to say I want to lose weight or I want better skin. Why does that matter to you? What will that actually change in how you feel about yourself? It's taking it deeper as to why you want certain things in your life to be different. And
Mm.
that's actually trying to educate yourself more than just fix your weight or fix your skin or fix whatever. It's really understanding why something matters to you. And I think that's important when you're looking for a life coach, someone to take you deeper, someone to give you that analogy that you just shared with us, Rachel, about the reds and the blues and the bigger pictures and what am I doing right and why does this matter, and helping us understand that, journal through it, so to speak, have that one-on-one conversation with a life coach that can help you understand it and put it into perspective so you're not overwhelmed, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And she does talk about journaling. She talks about that's part of something that she thinks is important.
She gives her clients homework, doesn't she?
Yeah, she gives
Yeah.
homework. I was going to say that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's
But
okay. It makes you, it's still an accountability thing. And I think that's what you want when you have a life coach or any type of health coach in your involved in your life. That's what you're looking for, is accountability and guidance.
I think too, what's really important to recognize is that you have to be ready for a coach,
Mm-hmm.
because they are going to do just that. They're going to hold you accountable. They're going to ask you to do things that are going to stretch you a little bit, that feel uncomfortable. And
Mm-hmm.
it's so much easier to stay where you are and feel like you can't get to where you want to go than to try. So
Yes.
that it's, it kind of feeds right back into her whole psychology of health and wellness and the athlete.
And she talks about trial and error is to be expected. You got to trial and error and see what's working and what's not. And she's going to encourage you to do that so that you can figure out what works best for your life. We're all different individuals, and a life coach, a health coach, any type of coach should be able to help you understand that we're all individuals and we all have different needs, and what works for one may not work for the other, but work with you to help you have success and be a hot mama.
Hot mess, hot mess, hot mess, mama. Um, it also kind of reminds me too. She loves work. She works with anybody, but she loves working with moms,
Yeah.
especially, obviously. And how often are we coaching our kids, but yet we kind of don't allow that in our life for someone to coach us through things too. And when we coach our kids, we're gentle with them, right? We help
Yeah.
them step back, whatever season of life that they're in, see things from a different perspective, encourage them to keep going forward, look at the positive, look what you've achieved, good for you for trying. Fails
Mhm.
are part of life. And yet it's like we forget that.
Yeah.
That goes full circle as to why you need someone like Lauren in your life to remind you as a mom, like, hey, just like you're doing for your child, you need someone to step in and remind you, just get up, keep going.
And I like the fact that she talks about you don't want to lose yourself because you're a mom now. If there's ever a time to be healthy and vibrant and emotionally and mentally and physically well, it's when you're a mom, because of the responsibilities that you have as a mom. So take care of yourself so that you can take care of others.
Yes. And for moms listening that don't know how to accomplish that, Lauren, as well as some of our other coaches, are out
Mm-hmm.
there.
Yeah.
They're for you for that purpose.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's not losing yourself when you're a mom. You shouldn't shrink yourself. You should still have confidence and joy and style and an identity that is yours and yours alone so that you can be your best self, because so many people do rely upon you. So,
Yes. Well said, Nikki. We're going to end
well,
on that beautiful note
I
right
think
there.
that's a beautiful way to describe why she's so important.
Yes.
Right? So,
Yes.
cheers to her. Cheers to all those hot mamas out there.
That's right. Hot mess mamas.
If you enjoyed this mini moment, leave us a 5-star review and share it with a friend who could use a little inspiration.
And be sure to subscribe to our newsletter to get our Wellness Made Simple download. All the best tips from the guests in one place.
You can also connect with us on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. All the links are in the show notes.
We'll see you next time on the Coffee Klatch.